My name's Chris Blick. I'm one of the consultant urologists here at the Royal Berkshire Hospital. I'm part of the Berkshire Cystectomy team. I'm one of the consultants that carry out cystectomy operations robotically. I'm going to talk about prehabilitation prior to surgery in bladder cancer. Now, undergoing surgery for bladder cancer is a major operation, and it involves buy-in both from the surgical team, all the people you may have seen on these videos, and also the patients. We're always constantly striving to improve our outcomes, and we know from various evidence that whatever patients can do to improve their fitness for surgery will ultimately lead to a better outcome in the perioperative period. We aim to work with our patients as much as possible to improve their outcomes. And this starts from our very first meeting. And not only do we advise patients on how to improve their nutrition, but we also advise patients on how to exercise. Ideally, we want patients to be as fit and as ready for surgery as they can be. It's not only the bigger things like stopping smoking, but also having a well-balanced diet, attempting to walk maybe a mile a day every day up towards surgery, and taking the advice of the anaesthetist and the preoperative team on how to optimise your fitness for surgery. There are the obvious physical aspects to preparing for surgery, which we've already touched upon, but there are also the mental aspects, and going through such a major operation requires help from both your family and friends, and also groups like the Bladder Cancer Support Group who can put you in touch with people who've been through similar processes. It's important to go in with your eyes wide open to a surgical procedure such as this, because it's not just a short-term surgical intervention, it's a long-term effect on your life and your quality of life, and being prepared as possible is very important. We'll put you in touch with our stoma care nurses. They can also put you in touch with people who can provide you free of charge with stoma bags. And often it's the smaller things like this which, just being more prepared, can help you get through the initial perioperative period. We appreciate that running up to surgery like this, there's many things going through your mind. But I think one of the important things to understand is that nutrition can improve your outcomes. Having your metabolic state as strong as possible will help you through the perioperative period. Once we see you in pre-op assessment, we'll ensure that things called carbohydrates are high for when you come in for surgery. We like to reduce the amount of fibre that you eat prior to surgery to make sure that your bowel is ready for the operation as it can be. And we appreciate that it's not very easy to lose weight, particularly when there are many things happening. But any weight that can be lost to improve your fitness for surgery all makes a difference.
I think we were obviously it was clear from the interview, from the consultation, that we were going to keep cycling, and we're quite keen cyclists. And Derek was particularly keen to keep the cycling going. I do swimming and other things as well. So we do try and keep fit. And they were probably aware of that we were going to keep going, on that.
I did ask the question at the consultation. I take it any pelvic floor exercise I can do in the meantime will help. That was right. Other than that, really, it was just be sensible, I think, and try and keep yourself as healthy as possible up until the operation date.
And a neighbour of mine who's a retired nurse, she said it's vitally important you get yourself as fit as you possibly can prior to surgery. And they were right. So I was walking 3 to 5 miles a day every day in all weathers, just to build up the stamina, and eating healthily. Fantastic. And going to the pub.